the probability of you being born is a staggering amount. 1 in 400 trillion. That's the probability of you being born. That's nearly impossible. That's a figure of impossibility. Crazy that you being born. But somehow, some way, we're sad. We live life miserably. Although knowing the probability of us being alive. But some of us do not live lives to the fullest. One of the best things that I heard all year, the quality of your thoughts dictates the lifestyle that you live. So if you're always in your head being depressed, living life miserably, having those poopy pants victim mindset, that's how your life is going to be. The first way to actually live life is to change the quality of thoughts that you have. Is to change the quality, the way how you generate your thoughts, from where it comes from. Why does it really bother me? Why am I really sad in this moment? I'm surrounded by good people around me. Perhaps an example. But you end up having this wonderful time with your friends. But as soon as when you step away from them and you're on your way to your home, or it's late night and you're looking at the ceiling, you're just miserable. Is the quality of thoughts that a person generates throughout the day. If it's really miserable, the outcome of life is going to be also really miserable. If you're very optimistic in life, you're going to reach that goal that you wanted. I am speaking from a place that I actually really lived it. Ever since I changed the quality of my thoughts, I'm way more happier as an individual. Nothing has changed. My circumstance, my living condition is still the same. My living condition when it comes to generating thoughts has massively became better. It's because I identified and I said to myself, this is really unacceptable. And I asked myself a couple of questions. Why am I thinking the way how I think? Newsflash, most of your thoughts comes from the environment that you live. I'll say even all of your thoughts come from the environment that you live and the way how you lived life in the past. Whether you had a traumatic childhood while growing up or had a traumatic accident in your life where that fear is the biggest factor in you not fulfilling your full potential in life. Trust me, myself, I had this poopy mentality, victim mindset, where every single day I walk into this earth, in this beautiful earth, greenery everywhere, mountainous place, buildings that, skyscrapers that human built themselves. And I ask myself, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I lived life every single day thinking and blaming other people for the situation that I was living in. The shitty mindset that I had as a kid, surrounding myself with people that do not merely even benefit me, 1%, living the same for the past 5 years, having the same thought process, having the same conversation with friends. It's really jarring, really and truly jarring. And thinking about it just pisses me off, just really pisses me off. Why was I in that situation? Because I put myself in that situation. That is the reason why I was in that situation. That is the reason why I had this shitty thought process every single living day in my life. And somehow, some way, I walk out of this situation being internally grateful every day. I'm aware that I wasted so much time and I could have been completely different as an individual if I logged in at the age of 18, 17, 19. But guess what? I'm glad that I have awakened. I'm glad that my mind, I'm fully awakened at this age right now, at the age of 23. It's because character development, it calluses my mind as we speak. Me living life on autopilot for 22 years, knowing that I wasted my time in every interaction that I had with people, or should I say most interaction that I had with people, really and truly wasted my time. The only thing that I can come out from that situation is it actually calluses my mind. I have lived it. It became an experience. I can sniff an individual with bad energy. I can sniff an individual sniff. I can sniff an individual that has a poopy mentality mindset, victim mentality. I can sniff an individual that makes excuses for himself because he feels so tired. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're miserable. The only reason that you're miserable is the quality of thoughts that you have. And the quality of thoughts that you have dictates the outcome of your life. That's it. Mindless conversation, day in, day out, hours in, hours out, walking from the mindless conversation, myself, walking back home, being miserable, stuck in my own head. And I knew for a fact that there is so much to life than having those meaningless conversation that's never even gonna improve you 1% or even an ounce of percent or even a drop, one drop of water into the ocean of percent. I'm not even sure that this is the first time I made this analogy, but it came at the top of my head. But you see where I'm coming from. Take accountability in life and start living who you're supposed to be. I always picture this one version of myself who has everything. Not materialistic. I'm talking about everything as a person. And he's calling my name every single day. He was like, today is a day where you're going to be one step closer to me. And you know what most people they do? Reject the phone call. You're getting a call every single day from your future self. Heck, forget about that. You're getting a call from the Creator himself telling you to be the best version of yourself. Us Muslim, yeah, I'm Muslim myself. Us Muslim have 5 daily prayers, 5 daily calls of prayers. And it's not only worshiping the Creator himself, it's being the best version of yourself in every realm possible in your life. Because the body that you have right now, the mind that you have, is a amana, is a gift that God gave you, that a human body can handle so much, so vast, that we limit this box. And we're in this box. And we say we're not capable of doing. How about you being born is merely impossible, but you striving to get the thing that you want anything. I'm not talking about getting cars. I'm not talking about these bullshit. I'm talking about you being healthy. I'm talking about milestones that you're trying to click. I'm talking about you waking up in bed, being grateful. That's it. I'm not talking about none of those materialistic in lives. I don't give a shit about those type of stuff. Because really and truly, as soon as when we get that goal, we're gonna strive to get a bigger goal, which is not gonna be a never-ending cycle. Do you get what I mean? But you waking up into gratitude every single day is far more better than any car that you want to purchase, than any house that you want to purchase. Because I know for a fact there are rich millionaires out there in this universe that have so much, but yet they're also depressed because they're rich with finances, but they're really poor inside their head. I'm talking about developing yourself as an individual. Once you develop yourself and control the quality of thoughts as an individual, trust me, you're gonna be good in life. I'm measuring success with the way how your brain, the way how the quality of thoughts function. You could be working in the street, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But if you're really and truly satisfied with yourself and satisfied with the place that you are right now, you're gonna live life far more better condition than being occupied with that shitty mindset. And how I look at it personally, also that person that works in Walmart, if his quality of thoughts are quite decent, boostful, grateful, striving to be even better as an individual, then the person that got everything in this life and his quality of thoughts are shit, I look at it as a person that works in Walmart. He's more in peace, personally. That's how I look at it. And really and truly, at the end of the day, before going to bed, the only thing a human needs to look for is peace in his life. Most people are surviving in this day and age. Circumstances in life, I totally get it. It's fine. At the end of the day, it's totally fine. I'm internally grateful for the position that God has put me into this earth. God has made me realize at this age that there is so much more to give Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I'm finally eternally grateful of life. It's because I can finally own it. I'm no longer codependent by people. If anyone started leaving my life right now, I'll be totally fine. It's because I am in peace with myself. And I'm far, far, far more grateful than I was before. So if you watch this video till the end, thank you for watching this video. I'm internally grateful that you've reached the end. And if you didn't reach the end, it's totally okay. It's a circle of life. Be grateful and strive for being the best version of yourself. And I'm rooting for you. Let's get it, man. Let's get back to work.